more than 3 decades, LISC has been a catalyst for change in America's neighborhoods, in this nation's neighborhoods, and in particular in New York City's neighborhoods. By working with CDCs, with community development corporations, LISC has in effect driven development and the revival of neighborhoods from the ground up.
They've always had a vision of holistic community development that fits right into what low-end, moderate-income neighborhoods in New York City need. They also have access to millions of dollars of financing, grant support, technical expertise that the local organizations don't always have.
They really have been that engine and that economic driver. Started with housing, leading the small business, leading the quality schools, and leading to overall safe places where people can flourish in their own community. And that's why they're such a valuable partner to us. When I look around this room, I see partners. I see colleagues who care. I see New Yorkers who care passionately about their community. I see people who are willing to roll up their sleeves and to commit themselves to enhancing those communities.
Sandy was a very painful event in New York City. It was a calamity of epic proportions in many respects. The suffering out on the periphery of the city of New York, in Coney Island, in Staten Island, in the Rockaways, was enormously difficult to manage.
These areas were absolutely devastated. They were turning to LISC. They were turning to our CDC partners for answers.
Every hour is precious. As the longer people in those neighborhoods didn't have basic needs, food, water, shelter, the more terrible the situation was going to grow. And that's sort of a niche that organizations like LISC and our support organizations at the ground are able to fill.
That based on their experiences, that they can think holistically about the needs of those particular communities and tie in the right resources, not-for-profit partners and for-profit partners to help those communities enhance and grow.
We know we have a lot of work left to do. We're not sort of patting ourselves on the back because the job is done. We're simply taking a moment in time to acknowledge the fact that we've made some significant progress since the storm. We have been able, as a team, to help over 1,900 families remove mold from their homes, and we're about to help another 600 families completely restore their homes.
As we look into 2014, as more federal and local resources are coming down to do greater rehab in the buildings, we're delighted that we have been tapped to play an even greater role. Stories in New York, and every time we go into a home we get to see one of those wonderful pictures of what makes New York. It's about families, it's about people who wake up and are only looking to improve their lives, the lives for their children, and want a better future. And we get to play a small role in making that happen.